are part of a global uprising that's happening right now. There are protests in solidarity with Tibetan people happening around the globe at this critical time. Right now, Tibetans, in the wake of the popular uprising that happened starting in March of this year, Tibetans are facing a severe crisis on the ground. They bravely stood up for their human rights, and what the repercussions are that there's a complete media blackout, massively increased militarization on the ground, and we heard that just a few days ago, two young Tibetan women, just barely in their 20s, were gunned down in the streets, who were just simply out shopping. We went to Beijing to draw attention to the fact that what the Chinese government right now is using the Olympics for is to simply increase its repression and its human rights violations in both China and in Tibet, and to try to attempt to legitimize its occupation of Tibet. Here's the thing, while we're glad to be home, the thing to remember, what's important to remember is that there are thousands of Tibetans who remain missing right now. Thousands of Tibetan families have no idea where their loved ones are. We expect to see ongoing demonstrations and nonviolent actions and civil disobedience all over the globe and in Beijing until the Chinese government ends its illegal occupation of Tibet and until these human rights violations end.